Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 26th of August 2014 market review. The trade today is called Steinhoff. Code is SHF. Last price was 52.50. Expectation is to go in action of long, meaning buying low and selling high. Entry level is 52.20. Breaking this dotted blue line, the expectation is to go higher to the green line, and the target there is 55.13. Use the stop loss of 50.73, and that will be the low level here. The close for the day, there's going to be action to close the African Rainbow Minerals trade. It was a short from the 5th of August. Entry level was 194.50, and currently trading at 183, and the target is 177.48, and they want to close the trade today. Current open trades is Vodacom, CFR, Mondi, SAB Miller, RMH, AGL. This is the current performance on these kind of shares. Looking at the top 40 index, the blue line is the index movement. The grey line, solid grey line, is the 20-day moving average, and the dotted grey line is the 5-day moving average, and it's actually trading underneath it. Looking at the Dow Jones Industrials, they closed last night, Monday evening, 75 points positive on this black line here, and that level was 17,076 points. Currently 0.4% higher on last night's close, and the S&P 500 triggered that 2,000 points. Currently the futures are 9 points negative as we speak for the opening late afternoon at 3:50. Looking at the J200, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE. Currently trading in a sideways pattern here, highs, lows, highs, lows. That high levels there is 46,400. Currently trading here at 46,200. The low here is 45,837. So that's a bit of a sideways channel at this moment. Now today, GDP figures will be due, and we need to see if we're still in if we're starting to go into a recession, or are we starting to growth? Now, the first quarter that came out in the GDP figures was due to negative growth, and that is why, due to the miners that was on strike. Now, they're not on strike anymore, so they could expect a bit of a growth in our economy with the GDP figures due today. Looking at some shares, Shoprite. Now, Shoprite was in a downward channel here. There's the big one. Just want to put it on a 5-year chart. There's the big one. Now, currently, this was due to bad growth expectation, and now currently the share is starting to get a bit of a momentum upwards here, and waiting for this -80 to go physically up to confirm if this is going to be positive. Now, look at the indicators. All of the indicators are very, very low at this moment. Looking at Mr. Price. Now, Mr. Price started to come down here, got a bit of sideways movement, now starting to pick up, trading at a level of 203.50. Current high is about 206.34. Momentum was a bit up. As you can see, there's some momentum going up there as well. On most of the indicators, you can see this momentum going up. RSI also going up. So we need to see what this could deliver in the short term. Take note, Woolies is going to bring out earnings results on Thursday morning. Now, looking at this specific share, a bit of a downward side here. Needs to break this 80 Rand level basically to go higher. So we will see Thursday morning how the market will react to the results that comes out as well. So take note of that movement. The same with Massmart. Also happening on Thursday. There's a bit of an upward channel, testing the lows. Current low to be taking note of in this specific share is 150.50, 150.69 as a low. Currently trading at 132. Current highs of expectations just above the 140. Looking at some indicators, they came up, they broke a bit up here. There's a bit of a break up on the stochastics, as well as the RSI, a bit of lump sum here. So track the volumes, very important. Shares in the financial sector, Barclays Bank, also a bit of a downward strain here. or channel. Current high to be broken if it wants to go higher is above the 170. Currently trading at 168.21. Current low here on this specific share is about 164.66. Keep a close eye on the share in the short term, definitely. Standard Bank, you can also see, is losing a lot of momentum here, and currently after the banks were degraded, it had a big effect on the markets, on the banking side. So let's see what they can offer in the next few days, testing the previous lows here as well. Telecommunication, MTN, broke up, started to come down here. Take note, look at your indicators, testing this sell levels here. Look at your stochastics, didn't break through the 70s yet. Need to see if this is going to be a false signal. Your RSI actually came down testing the 70, but there is the support on 65, so just be aware, track it closely for any false signals. Everything that goes up must come down, but it doesn't mean it always needs to come down. Take note of that indication. Look at your MACD, it's quite toppy, started to turn, but not a confirmation of a big breakdown as yet on this specific share. Vodacom, now Vodacom is struggling here to 150 levels, 131 levels, still in a sideways pattern, testing previous channels. Imperial is also bringing out results Wednesday or Thursday. Keep a close eye on this specific trade as well on your agenda. Also bringing out earnings results. As you can see, this is a sideways pattern starting to form here. Current trading range is about 189 to 196 and the highest 200. Definitely in the short term. Gold is sitting at 1,282 points. Actually lift from the low of Friday of 1276. Rand and dollar is sitting at 1070. Let's see what the market will offer us today. Especially gold, it's a bit up. Let's see if we can see a bit of positiveness happening on the top 40 at the end of the day as well. Enjoy your trading.